So this is protection from green. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. On today's menu, we have Boros Aggro, red and white. My favorite card in the new set, I think so far, Sungold Sentinel. You know, it's an absolute house. It's 3/2. If you have Coven, it can gain not only hexproof, but become unblockable, which is deadly. And in this deck, we're going to be putting a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it. And of course, we've got Double Strike in there as well. We're going to break down the deck list in its entirety, talking about strategies, synergies, and then we'll showcase everything in today's gameplay footage. Of course, wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and where we'll take it into the future. Thank you all again for the support. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like the videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and join the community Discord available within the Linktree link, right? Then you're partaking in the contests, the giveaways, the tournaments, all free entry with some really cool prizes to give back, which is awesome. So buckle up, enjoy, and let's take a look at Boros Aggro. The Solar Eclipse is a very strong deck, much stronger than I had expected it to be. Standard best of 1, 2.0 average mana value, 12 non-creatures, 28 creatures, and 20 land. There are no MDFCs other than the Kabiria's takedown here. We're going really wide with the Clarion Spirit, so the takedown's basically an auto include for removal, obviously doing damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker, which is really, really good, right? So it's also a land, which, again, with the no-brainer, include with Kabiria takedown in the deck. Like I mentioned, we're using Clarion Spirit, double casting or second casting on top of it to create the 1/1 spirit creature tokens with flying, which is cool. And then, the Luminarch Aspirants here to put the +1/+1 counters on those creatures with flying, or potentially a Fireblade Charger, as when it dies, it's going to deal damage to any target equal to its power, which is deadly, or maybe even the Sungold Sentinel, because it can become unblockable, which is sick, or the Spellbinder, back to the creatures with flying, a little bit better than the Spirit token. But if you have the Spirit token and the Binder, I would go on the Spirit token unless you needed the Binder to survive some damage-based interaction. Spread your threat, right? Don't concentrate your threat. Very easy for your opponent to effectively deal with it with single target removal. So definitely spread that threat out if you can through the +1/+1 counters. You don't always have to, concentrate those. With that being said, we can also put counters on stuff with Showdown of the Skalds. We're exiling the top 4, and then we can play those till our next turn. Whenever we cast a spell this turn, for the next 2 turns, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature we control, which is really cool, right? So there's a lot of ways to put the +1/+1 counters on our creatures. We can also effectively give our creatures +1/+1 through Paladin class, level 2, for 3 mana, +1/+1. And then the Intrepid Adversary, if we're casting it for 4, if we're casting it for 6, it's going to enter with Valor counters on it, which do increase the power and toughness, as well as giving our other creatures +1/+1, which is really, really cool. So basically the entire deck revolves around going super wide and then increasing the power and toughness of all of those creatures, which is really, really cool. And then we also have Angel Fire Ignition here, 2 +1/+1 counters on creature, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. Plus it has Flashback for 4. This is a serious card and should not be taken lightly. It can save you from other aggro matches, and it can definitely get in for lethal most times because of that buff and trample, which is cool. Plus you've got Lifelink and Vigilance, and this is such a good card. I absolutely love Angel Fire Ignition. We've got the lands in play. Bugbear is here. If we have that wipe, we can still get in, which is really nice. And even just to go wide, that land is going to benefit from the adversary. The token that it generates will benefit from it as well, which is really, really good, right? So other than that, Sungold Sentinel, hexproof, unblockable for 2 as a 3/2. Enters or attacks, exile card from a graveyard. Make sure not to exile your own. Don't be too click happy like myself. But again, just an absolute heater. So general strategy, go really wide. This can include, you know, even Usher of the Fallen early game, make the token is fine. And then again, playing all of those low mana value cards on top of the showdown is going to be awesome as well, right? So there's not much to the deck. It's really simple. Go wide, try to second cast on the Spirit as much as you can. Try to get the Valor counters on the adversary, and if not, you know what I mean, you're just going to go wide with other things as well. It's not like you're relying on those adversary counters to push up your whole field. We have Paladin class, we have the Aspirant, we have Ignition, we have Showdown, which is absolutely deadly. We have damage when we die, we have unblockable, we have flying. Like, it's all here, you guys. This is an amazing deck, so I know you're going to enjoy it. We'll bust into today's gameplay footage. I don't want to hold you up too much, but while I have you here, make sure to like the video, help support the channel, subscribe if you want more cool decks just like this, and definitely check out my past Midnight Hunt decks. You know, we're slapping it home so far this season. Loving the new cards. You know, brewing new decks is what I love to do the most in Magic, and just having a great time doing that. So check those out, and you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, potentially joining the community Discord and stuff like this. All available within the Linktree link in the description below. Cheers, have a magical day, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon after the gameplay footage to wrap up. Bad hand, but we're still gonna keep it. What? Why'd you say that? Well, it's like, who cares if Charger's out on turn 2? Unless we top deck a Plains, and then it's like, this takedown can sit in our hand until turn 3, right? Because on turn 3, we can do the second adversary for 2. People are saying my hair looks good. Did I get it cut? Yeah, I actually cut it myself. We took out the Synergies, and we went to town. We had another land, which is cool. We'll hit for 1 first, see what they do. Nothing. And hopefully there's not a Walrus Disruption here. Kind of smells like it, but I don't want to. We're good. We're good. We're good. Another Considered. So this is like pretty cool, right? Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard, which is like an opt that instead of scrying surveils, just grabbing those lands. So this takedown stays. So the Bugbear actually comes in tapped here. Good damage, some life as well. I mean, Doomscar's not till 5. This could be just a counterspell. And there's no creatures in play, so why hold it up? Okay, they remove 1. That's their 3rd Consider. Holy Toledos. Unbelievable. Shuffler's fine. We have to Spellbind to take the Doomscar. They have to counter the Spellbinder, and then Doomscar is next turn. Wow. Devious cover-up. All of those Considers just went back in their library. I wonder if they draw all 3 or potentially 4 of them in a row again. They're at 11. We get hit for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we go for it. They can't... Oh, they have Field of Ruin up. I didn't even notice that. Such a dingling. Whoops. That was my bad. I definitely should have went for a shadow. Showdown of the Skulls, and they have another. Let's hit for 4. Showdown. They have to kill this Bugbear land. This is just a draw. They're looking for a negate. Some other counterspell for 2. It lands. Come on, 1 drop. I will play this other adversary, though. Just in case they're, you know, running single target removal. That's what they go for. Doomscar, and we win. To Fairy. Just untapping their land, I guess. My thing's untapped, so whatever. Right? And then they have 1, 2, 3, 4 land up. There's no way it deals with everything. If we bind, they'll immediately cast. And then we only have 3 mana after that, which isn't enough. Actually, let's go Luminarch, because then if they counter here, which they should... Alright, I'll bite. They have to bounce the charger. And then they still take 6. There's no way out of this. Divide by 0, just one of them. Yeah. Deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. So it worked out a little bit better here, which is good to see. I do love it. This adversary's sick. The charger's sick. Like, the spirit's really good. We're not using any removal, but it's like, who cares? Just go for it, right? And then the percentage of matches should weigh out in your favor. But we're going to have to talk about that a little bit more. Of course, we do have the takedown, but, like, you know, there's no Portable Hole, for example. There's no Skyclave Apparition. Elite Spellbinder here as well, but it's like we're definitely half-assing it. But what we've taken out of that, we've really put into our offensive capabilities, which is quite nice to see. Opponent goes first. We like the hand. No turn 1 Delver. I cannot believe it. We have Paladin class to play on top of the Spirit. That's nice. So we'll probably go with a... Well, hopefully we draw land. Right, that's going to be a big part of this. Relic Amulet? Are you insane? They have nothing in their graveyard yet. It triggers when it attacks as well, which is pretty cool. And then if we can get Coven out, which we will have with the Spellbinder, we can do the old Hexproof Shenaniganzos. Okay, putting these charge counters here. That much damage to target creature. Right, so they could kill the Fallen here. They do. They go right for it. Not even going to let them build up. Spirit into the class. Hit for 3. They're tapped, so we just play in our first main phase. I'm trying to get better at doing that. Flashback? Nope. Gotcha. That's really good for us. That's like some value, at least. Gives them incentive to deal with the Sentinel. which they probably will, but we have another, and if we get that 4th land, that'll be nice. If not, I might go Binder and try to wait one more turn to find it. Oh, that's good. They scry, bounce our token, and now kill the spirit? When they should maybe leave the sentinel. I don't know. Land in tapped. Binder out. Look at their hand. It's going to get killed with the amulet. But who cares when we're taking an Immorith out of the hand from 5, which is their next turn. Like, that was coming down on us. Which is, like, scary. If we take the bounce, it's more threatening than the draw. If they get it back. Here's their 5th land. Test of Talents is a dead card in hand. So they have 6th land, not 7, though. We're hitting for 6. We could hit for 8. I say we go wide, and then we have unblockable next turn with 2 sentinels for 6. This is groovy. I'm liking this. Taking their creature, or not their creatures, but their spells or creatures, I guess, out from the grave, and at this point we're taking lands too. Which is a very good card in a flashback and a disturb-based meta, you guys. The Sun Gold Sentinel is the truth. I'm telling you what. It's as good as Elite Spellbinder. Changed my mind. That's good for them. Then they can kill the Spellbinder with the Relic Amulet. And we're hitting for 3, 4, 5, 6. That's still a good game. Bye-bye. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The deck's performing, without a doubt. I really do like this. Our opponent goes first, but the hand looks pretty good. Should we keep this? No, it's our only planes. Don't be a dingling. Intapped. Den. Luminarch. Oh, that Innkeeper's good. This is probably Cyclone Summoner deck. What's it do, eh? I'm gonna bind the heck out of that summoner. I'll tell you what. This is 4. And they played a 5. What are you holding, bud? I hate that freaking card. I'm glad it wasn't foretold, that's for sure. So that's 9 mana. We should be safe. They're sitting at 4. They play that. They're at 5 now. We can smash down their life real quick. We're going to go right to a showdown here. Okay, the Spirit's great. Good chump blocks. We have lethal in less than 4. If all goes well. We'll have to see, though. Right, we have really good draw here from that showdown. Sitting on 5 lands. We have 2, 3, 4, 6 potentially. What do we leave there? Usher stays there and we take the Sentinel out. I think. Hit for 6, down to 11. Spirit. Oh, I don't know, on the binder. Hopefully that's not a, you know, bounce your card spell. Let's just go for it. Pray that it's not. It's our only option. And then we go to 9. Hopefully this doesn't get bounced. You leave my binder alone. Oh, no divide by 0. That's great news. Very, very good. And we have lethal next turn. We have a Sentinel as well. They can get buffed up, go unblockable. Which is going to be what we have to do, unblockable on green. Because they can sack that Serpent. Why not? Just go massively huge. Just prepping for next turn. I guess we should... Well, no, because I wanted that counter now. I guess we could have left that there, too. I guess we can actually attack maybe with this one. We'll just wait and take lethal, I guess. Right? They gain some life. But you are no match for my Sun Gold Sentinels, my friend. Another Innkeeper. Well, that life gain actually is a bit of a match for it, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's so much life. That is good, though. We have hexproof protection from the serpents on the sentinels. So this is protection from green. So we have more damage than this. Right? And we should probably make this unblockable, shouldn't we? Oh, it already is. It already is. And then we save the next one to protect it. Or we just do this one as well. Let's do this one as well. Those are unblockable. These are unblockable. So 13, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that's lethal, baby. Actually, doesn't matter. Let's just send what's safe. Oh, we actually should have submitted 0 on that. That's our own card. It's lethal. It doesn't matter. I did that once before, too. I'm just so you know, I've not eaten anything today. We're like 6 hours in. I've had some water, don't worry, but definitely time for some food. Oh, what if they have a bounce spell? It could be divide by 0 now, which would be really bad. Then they could bounce it. We should have kept that mana open, and that's why you need to take care of yourself, you guys. Winning the match is more than, you know what I mean? We get it, though. Good game. But we should have kept that mana open, potentially to protect from a divide by 0 again, right? Something like this. Man, this Sun Gold Sentinel, I'm telling you what, it is for reals. Yeah, we should have declined exile. We exiled so many of our own cards. Doesn't matter. Potentially you want to control your own graveyard, but not here. I love a deck that I can play, you know, and I just like have my blood sugar is probably way too low, almost incoherent, and you know, can still perform with the deck. Yeah. Going first is pretty good. The hand's not the best, but shouldn't complain. Adversary, then we'll Spellbind, then we'll Spirit Adversary. Let's see what's going on over there. So that's a Doomscar too. They still need double white. I'm taking divide by 0 away. Hit for 3. Oh, they got it. They don't Field of Ruin for another plane. Oh, this pulls another planes. Okay, we're just screwed. We are just super screwed. Let's take what we can get. We can double cast and then power up. So this must not be a Doomscar. That must be the land. This is the perfect time for showdown. Land and tapped. Hilt Fairy. Hit for 4. And now there's definitely a Doomscar. Or we win. Well, they could bounce now. That's more expensive, but they could do that too. So there's the Doombo. Clarion out. Double Charger. Just for that 2 damage that it does. The counter is going to go on that Charger as well. And then this can also put some counters on some Chargers. And then we should just have lethal and Charger damage. Right? Look at that rebuild, baby. Did you say Doomscar? I didn't see a Doomscar, did you? Right? It's like that meme from Family Guy where they tear down the barn and the Amish builders just like rip it back up again. Right? Just like with no problems, enjoyed their time. So that's going to make them a token. Oh no, they missed. Oh wow, okay, this is cool. Mystic Reflection on our goblins, they did it. Wow. And there's just so many cool things we could do here. I love all of it. This is probably the best, though. Auto pay not once, but twice. And then we're back on the goblins, baby. Doomscar my goblins, bro. Doomscar my goblins. That was ridiculous. Not even Doomscar can save you. We are on the draw. We have a decent hand. Not a bad hand, not a great hand, but a decent hand. Let's play our adversary, just so we can trade with the wolf. Get out of here, man! No fight effects. Could be bounce effects, though. Could be a Quandrix Command. Very good card that we don't see nearly as much as we should. That's how good this card is. Well, they're not pushed into it. So let's leave it. Let's get right after it. Spirit token is a go. Still playing defensively if we need. They're ramping, which isn't ideal. I mean, what if it's a Cyclone Summoner? Right? One of my favorite cards. Oh, the Chariot. That's good. That's a good card, man. I don't know if there should be an attack here or not. I think that's probably pretty risky for them. We'd straight up kill the Chariot. There's no double turn. Through the Chariot. It's not worth worrying about. It already has lifelink, but I think that the +1/+1 counters are real good. We'll grab some life and we have vigilance. And it's I think the best option. You know, just get as much damage as you can in. And now, you know, if they respond, we get a bunch of life again, right? Potentially 10 life from the vigilance. I don't think it's bad. Next turn we can double drop. Or we showdown. They just bounce it. That is maybe a mistake. Maya's getting ready to get revved up. Nope, never mind. Cancel that. Don't put me on camera, Dad. Hey, we got you. You can't hide from us, girl. The Chariot's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. It does a lot of damage, too, actually. Just one blocker on the Chariot. Take two. Sentinel on top. A Sentinel could block something. That's probably best. No attacks. We can chump with the Spirit, the flyer, right? I want to pick up that 5th land pretty bad. Okay. I mean, they're really wide, which is good. I think they just hit with the Chariot. It's hard to say. This does suck. It's not the great, not the greatest. We block that. How do you not take it? And then we'll basically kick the adversary, the Valor counter. Let's stack it on the Sentinel, because it can survive most of what they do. Actually, not here. We only have 1 mana. No attacks. We could play more offensively, I guess. I think we're fine, though. Even a Cyclone Summoner bounces all of their tokens, and then we just flood out on the field again, right? On top of a showdown. Dump into the Rangers class. Makes sense. Playing creatures now off the top. Another Ranger class for the woofers. Chariot comes out. It's going to be, what, 7/7 this time when it attacks? No blocks this time. And it maybe with the Charger. But it's like, just do this instead. Everybody gets buffed up, right? Flyers can just be used to hit in now, instead of being a defensive creature. And we're set up here. Like, this is a pretty nasty feeling deck. I mean, they're in a good spot, don't get me wrong. Right? By no means is this bad. They could draw a card here. They do go for it right away. Hope it was another land. They have, you know, both creature lands available. Meh, whatever, right? We're blocking with the Fireblade Chargers. We potentially have unblockable with the Sentinel. But we could also just Angel Fire instead. Because that would be cooler. Oh, this is nice. 8/8 with Trample. That actually gets something done. Nice. Now, as long as there's no fight effect. If they have a fight effect while my Sentinel has no mana, I'm going to cry. A Ren and 7? Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, so their field is filling up. And they've got a massive reach creature as well that the Chariot can copy. So they just win. They literally just win because Chariot and 7 is about the silliest thing you can do. And you've seen this the other day in my my Naya landfall deck that I put out. Right, this thing gets copied now. Pretty gross. We should have killed the chariot. And yeah, they've got 10 lands. We're only at 5. They did some dirty to us for sure. We're so screwed. All right, so we're hitting for 7 damage. Plus 9. So we're doing 9. We need to deal 4 damage right now, which we can totally do. So let's stop the most amount that we can. Make sure these die. Literally, we can have everything die except for the Sentinel, which is pretty cool. Right, like... They have these things to defend, so nothing else is doing anything. We can block these cats and survive. And then we're just keeping these 2 creatures. Oh, I guess we can block an additional cat. How we won this? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just my favorite card, Sun Gold Sentinel. What an absolute house. Oh, shoot. We actually just fucked that up. Can I Zed out of this? I didn't realize the God of the Void... Oh, no, we still have it. No, we're a little bit away. We're 2 away. We hit for 6. Shit. I didn't see the God of the Voyage there. And we don't have our spirits because I thought we were good. I honestly did not see her. So we hit for 6. Is all. What if we just Angel Fire the Sentinel? I think we're screwed here. But the life might help us. Like, they can easily block it. And I guess even if we put the damage into God of the Voyage, we would have been pretty screwed still. Right? We still would have been that damage away. Oh, nice. Sick top deck, bro. That was a good game. I don't think we make it through this at all. Right, because they have that another defender there. Yeah, good game. Woof. Alright, could not get that 5th land. Just hang my head in shame. I liked it. It was a good match, though. We almost got them. We were so close. I just missed that that blue creature, but I don't think we would have had it anyways. Maybe if we showdowned earlier, we could have put more counters on. It was close, though. It was close. Going first is great. I think we still get that early damage in, right? Cruzo in the house. Gobos. Oh, Vampy. Vampiros. Maybe we just make the token. Because the token grows. It's not good, but it grows. And then we're saving our spells to double cast on the spirit. Hopefully we grab a 1-drop off the top. Flying is pretty cool. Let's take the goblin. They're gonna burn the binder. We take it if we can get it. I bet they still destroy it here. I would. You're missing 2 damage, but to have Magda die sucks. Land off the top for us. Into a showdown. Please. Okay. They have 3 mana open still. We can just burn this hand out and chump block the havens with spirit tokens. That's not a land. We want to save this lifelink until they're out of spells as well. So, you know, Sentinel, you're off to the sacrifice pit. Good luck. Have fun. I mean, that's what the candle's there for. It doesn't mean coven. It means sacrifice it to a, you know, removal. You know, I don't think that matters, but... Take the Pit Fighter, I guess? I don't know. They can have multiples of those in play at one time is why. Let's stay defensive so we can kill that charger if need be. We lose the Sentinel. Yikes. They draw. You know, this Shatterskull could be a land for them as well. We're not really throwing any threats out, so they may play it as a land. Right? Keep that treasure for ramp play. Oh, they have just regular lands. Goblins in. No attack. Oh, this sucks. We have to make a move, though. We have to keep that life gain. Those Shatterskulls are getting massive value. They can cast 1 each turn. Wipe our whole field, right? With the 5 mana they have. 4 mana for the first turn, they take 2. And then on the second turn, they do 3 damage with the treasure, if they don't play another land. Yikes. Ugh. What you got, Willis? What you got? Just thinking it through. We really need that 4th land. I might even just Valor the Adversary if we can pick our 4th up. No way! Get dragoned, bro! That is so sad. Assistant is still here. We have to kill the dragon. It's our only choice. Because this is sorcery speed, so we have to kill the dragon right now. Or else they can respond by killing our creatures with the treasures. We'll only deal 3 damage if it was instant. But we're still super duper screwed. We're still super duper screwed! What you got, Willis? Right? I mean, I see the smashings, and I'm very scared of them. I'm also scared of not finding a 4th land. So here, we're gonna get smashed for sure. We're losing the Spirit. We're losing the Usher. Holy Toledos. We double block the Goblin. Keeping its adversary in hand, because, you know, the smashing doesn't get to touch it. Not unless we... Well, even then. Just, like, you know, cast that smashing. And the worst part is they have other removal as well. There it is. Are we safe? I doubt it. The 2/2 can hit. Land off the top? Yes. We need a land and a 1-drop. Yeah, we still need that 1-drop pretty bad. We're in a bad spot here too, right? Because they could hit us with the land. Goblins are tough. Especially when they remove everything you have perfectly. We actually get the charger here, which is beneficial. That's one thing that could kill our adversary at 2. But I still think we're just dead. Right, we're 1 land shy. Or a 1-drop shy. We lose the land. I don't think we survive here. Like, this is not good. Oh, and they have another land, right? So it's Den, then Battlecry Goblin, and we're dead. And we're dead! Unless we get a 1-drop off the top. Oh, you gotta take Goldsman Dragon right away. Right? No hesitation there, baby. I know exactly what I'm taking. Right? You don't even have to look through anything. So they do that first. No Faceless Haven, I guess. Kill. Kill, kill. Goblins get +2/+2. Oh, they dump in again. That doesn't change anything. They just do a little bit more damage. I think they just missed lethal. Never mind. They still get it. We were close. Did we hold this in hand too long? I don't think so, really, because like they had the removal. They were ready to rip at every point during that match. You know, removal. This was removal, but we dealt with it in a nice way there. And you know, Goldspan Dragon too, so good game. Holy Toledos. We had some really good matches with this deck, both wins and losses. I honestly cannot complain. I think that Boros is so strong right now. So strong right now. But what I want to know is what isn't in this deck, right? What am I not including? What am I missing? Or have I got it tuned just perfectly? Obviously, within Boros, we could have the Cathar that, you know, transforms. But I don't know if this is better than just going full Attica, right? Full aggro and not worrying about it, right? Like I mentioned at the start of the video, there's not much removal in here that we typically run in something like Milky Smooth. There's no Hole, there's no Skyclave. You know, we still have the Spellbinder, there's no Redain to protect from wipes. So it's a lot more exposed, but we take that value that would typically mitigate the exposure and just pour it into our offensive capabilities. And you know, it does not disappoint. I had a ton of fun with this deck, and I'm sure you know, you've seen a decent demonstration of it today. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you'd like to see added into the deck, changed up maybe, right? Always looking to improve things, and definitely become a Patreon if you can afford a few extra dollars every month. Join the community Discord as well. Partake in the contest, the giveaways, the, you know, tournaments, stuff like this. It's all free, right? You can get some goodies to help grow your collection. So without further ado, you know, have a magical day. We'll see you soon in the next.